So I am Maheen. Well, you guys know my name already. I am a producer in Big Immersive, so I mainly deal with Metaverse and all of its different components, from like onboarding the delivery team on the project to giving the final product to the team, to you guys basically. So I'm there all the way, all on all the steps with the team.
So what kind, what are all the steps? What would you say are all the steps in someone as a producer like yourself?
So basically, Yaka tells me what you guys want, and then we just discuss amongst ourselves that how we can give it to you. And then we sort of make a plan, and then Yaka says, "No, we want this as well." So yeah,
Yes.
that's what I do.
We have very demanding community, so I need to, we need to adapt fast sometimes. No, but
So
it's good, right?
yeah,
Sometimes,
because we really like working with the community now. We really, some of the ideas that come from community, that's really good, and it like we, when we deliver a project, it's better to have community like it, right?
yeah, I mean that's the whole point, right?
So it makes
If you,
sense.
yeah, if you deliver something that no one will then use, what's the point of delivering? So, listening to what community wants and then, reporting back to the developers, so we actually build things that people want. It's amazing. And the cribs and condos that we started building them back, uh, based on community updates, really delivered a nice success.
The
I
grids and condos have taken such a good shape based on the feedbacks.
Yeah,
Only
exactly, because people's, users community said what they want. And I know, Rogue One, you're already bored of talking about cribs and condos, for the past, I don't know, 2 months. But soon we will reach the 1.8, and then you'll have some break. Um, but yeah, it's it's important that, we listen what people want and we deliver that. And we can see with this project that, it's coming along very, very nicely. So, what I wanted to ask you, Maheen, because I know we also have a lot of women in our team, in our community team: Lorena, Wendy, Jesse. And but how it is in the tech, right? Is it hard to break through as a woman?
in tech, especially here, there's very little female populace. So it gets really difficult to make your mark in your area, in your company, in your project, because one, I like, for me, in my case, it was a bit of inexperience because I'm relatively new to the field. But overall, it felt, it is quite, once you get accepted, then it's smooth sailing from there. But the part where you have to work really hard to make your mark on the people you work with, that's the difficult part, in my opinion.
Nice. Is Big Immersive women friendly company?
Oh yes, definitely, yeah.
That's nice
uh,
to hear.
I'm really lucky to be in Big Immersive, because here I can, like, people actually listen to me here.
That's good. What kind of boss is Nabil? We always ask everyone, what kind of boss is Nabil?
Nabil is like really fun boss. He, like, what can I say? He roasts me on daily basis, and in return, I annoy him every chance I get.
Well, that's that's awesome to hear.
Yeah, he's really
Um,
cool in terms of work.
so there were a lot of discussions and ongoing discussions all the time about about how Web3 is not a female friendly environment. How do you see it? I mean, are you like involved in Web3, and uh, how do you see the space evolving?
So I think in terms of Web3, it is still evolving. There's really nothing that I can term as masculine or feminine here on Web3. That's, I think, one of the good things.
Especially probably on the tech side, right? On the tech side,
Yes.
no one knows, like, Was this developed by a female or a male, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and we have female developers in the team as well.
yeah,
So so in my opinion, when I go and see what Web3 has, I do not care about its masculine and feminine. And also, I believe with the technological advancement we're going through, the the boundary between oh my god this is female and oh my god this is male, that's really reducing in terms of boundaries.
that's really good to hear. So when did you join Big Immersive and Virtua? And what was your first impression about the NFTs?
I joined Big Immersive back in 2021.
Oh, nice,
uh, yeah, it was March, right after the quarantine, I guess.
nice.
And well,
When did you became producer?
I became producer sometime last year, I
Mm.
guess. Yeah, sometime last year. In maybe May, in May, I became a producer.
I remember today Nabil was saying a story where you were bugging him last year, like, give me more work. You're just using me for the small
No, no.
tasks. And now, what? How is it now?
Just so the thing is, I'm like I started out relatively soon. Like 2021 is not that far back, right?
Well, it's two
So
years in crypto. That's like
yeah.
50 years.
Oh, that I did not. No, the thing is that I was really sad at being sitting alone and stuff like that, right? And I wanted to work on the product and I wanted to learn more. So that was the whole point of the story, that I asked the wheel to teach me how to move forward. Like, I'm ready. Come on, give me something, test me. And then he
That
did, and then he did, and now I'm here with you guys.
that's awesome. I really love working with you. Always positive, always willing to, go the extra mile. So kudos to you. Um, okay, so what I wanted to talk about with you today is, I don't know if people know, but you are actually the mastermind behind the cribs and condos. How does that work?
So in the start, crib and condos were they were the three producers were involved in the cribs and condo. Me, Sheroz, and Jazib. And so that was it was like one. It was the first product that was a combined effort. We really put our entire soul in this project, the cribs and the condos. And now because Sheroz and Jazib had to work on more products, I'm taking care of the crib. And I really love, because the thing is I'm one of the people who basically has been with the grip since I was started, since I was like just a room where I had to decorate furniture and see how the customization made me feel. So I'm really attached to the crib.
That's awesome to hear. I really love working with people who are emotionally attached to something, and it's not just work; it's passion, right? Um, yeah. So with cribs and condos, we still have two updates, right? 1.7 and 1.8 before we put them on a pause, and then we start delivering the same for Ethereum and the app, right? But if I would ask you, what is the feature that you are the most excited about in 1.7 and 1.8?
So there is one feature that I have been looking forward to since like the start, and it is when we get to enter the crib with the reflect of our choice, like
Ah,
the reflex from the reflex that we have purchased.
and can you give us a hint, and which one will that be?
Uh, I think it requires a lot of work, but because I have not really brought it up with the developers, so I cannot really give you the timeline for it, or I can tell you when it will be. But I will. I'm looking forward to making that happen,
Oh, nice.
because that is what I want to do. Because that I really like the reflex. because I sat with the producer who wrote the lore for the VFlex, right? The
Yeah.
tiny little descriptions that you guys see on the marketplace. I've written some of them as well. So I really like VFlex, and I want to like be them in the metaverse. I want one of them to be my avatar. I cannot decide which one, but I want one of them to be my avatar.
I'll have a hard time choosing, but there are some that are my favorites. Uh, yeah,
Which one is
really,
your favorite?
I would say that my favorite one would be the OG one. I think the you know which one is the OG one? The one with
Uh,
the
Trident, the one with the trident.
yes.
Oh,
That
Deus Ex Turbo.
yeah, yes, this
Oh,
one.
yeah,
This
that's
one
a really
is
cool avatar.
I think it really looks powerful. Um, but yeah, some of the Gen ones are also among my favorites. Those
You know the ones, the fairy ones.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm inclined towards one of them as my avatar.
Oh, nice. So, do we expect this to be a feature where you, as the owner, are the only one able to be? At least now we are talking about 1.7, 1.8. I'm not talking about the 2.0 and after because we'll have a lot of stuff in that. But do you expect that only the owner of the crypt will be able to choose a reflect to walk around with in the crypt, for example, or the condo, or also for the public crypt? So when I enter the public crypt, it will give me the option to choose one of the reflects from my inventory. What is your vision for it?
So as far as my vision go, my initial vision is to just enter the crypt, my own crypt with my avatar. So I haven't really thought that far ahead as to if I enter a public crypt. Definitely once we have a coherent system and once we are done with the Cardano crypt updates, we can look into the nitty-gritty of things.
Yeah, yeah, I completely agree.
So that it is a possibility, but I'm not sure yet that if I have planned that far out.
Awesome. Um, do you do you have any chance maybe to sharing a screen so we see live in picture what 1.6 update has brought that was released yesterday? If not, I can share my screen and we can go over.
You can share your screen because I don't think I have appropriate setup to share my screen
Yeah,
right
no
now.
worries. I have it here. I see that. Wait, question. What is main utility token, TVK or VCreate? Oh, TVK. TVK is utility token, and it will play a huge role once we release the profile manager and the dashboard. And you will see how it interacts with everything connected in the metaverse. Especially with the prestige staking and the underlying metaverse token stuff like that. So it will play a huge role. Um, Finally, adding the utility we've been promising for a long time. So really looking forward to that. Let me enter my trip. Yeah, and that's not far away. I'm not talking about future ahead. This is near future um, integration. Okay, I'm in the crypt now. Is the music already playing? Okay. But what does it mean? The first outdoor spaces and then the second outdoor spaces. I think Wayne's walking outside of the crypts will be a possibility in the 2.0 and after. we had a nice discussion with Nabil about that as well. Probably not gonna be the completely open world, but it's gonna be the outside spaces. Okay, Mahin. So what is the? Let me share my screen. Oops. Are you still here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So top left corner, everyone can see my screen. Um,
Yeah,
what what is now?
We
What
can
is?
hear music, Yaka. We can hear music.
Oh, Nabil, hi. Where?
Hey,
How can you
hey,
hear the
what up?
music? How can you hear the music? I've turned it
yeah,
off.
I can hear the music as well.
We can hear it, bro. We can hear it.
From where? What kind of
Very,
music? The
very
crib
Probably
music?
the crib. Yes. Go
Wait.
to settings and just turn it off.
no, it's not the crib.
It's
It's not the
not?
crib.
It's
Hmm.
not. Oh,
Then where is it coming from?
it's a
Maybe I
very
have
It's
some.
gone.
sensitive music.
It's gone
No,
now.
no, no, it's not. It's very nature-like sounds, the birds chirping and stuff like with the flutes going on.
Ah, I know what. I know where I have it. It's my music in the background. Is it now gone?
Yes.
Was that Barry White?
No, no, that was just some relaxing music when I'm working on stuff. I need a relaxing music. Okay, so
He's not talking to Nabil. He needs to relax.
no, after I talk with Nabil, I need this relaxing music. Okay,
Oh my
so
god, guys.
we missed you, Nabil. We missed you. Welcome back. Okay, so now in inventory, for example, if I have furniture, right, I can just download that furniture,
And then you can duplicate it as much as
and
you want.
then I can go here, click on it. No, how do I click on?
Customize.
Oh, sorry, customization. Yeah. Oh, nice animation. That's new.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I can just. Oh my God, I can already see how people will create jungles with flowers. Who will
Yeah,
be the first one? Who will be the first one that will create a jungle?
I had fun with this feature because I was the one who wanted a lot of plants in my cribs.
Yeah,
A lot
nice.
of plants. So
And
I
now the next best thing is that I really missed before is the delete option, right? This. Oh my God, that's a game changer. When you have 10 of the same VFlex out and you just want to delete one and you didn't know from the inventory which one you need to delete,
now
this
you
is not
can.
this is now a game changer. Nice. Okay. So what else was in this update?
But
I know that we didn't include the sound toggle, right? Nabil, you can maybe or you can, Mahin. Of course, I have you now here. You can explain why we didn't include the sound toggle in this release.
well, this build already had a lot of features, and we wanted to focus on the space bug theme and the space bug. So
Ah,
we decided that we can postpone the sound toggle for now
the space bug team.
because the space bug theme is like really beautiful. I
I
know
would
you're not gonna change the crib.
I I would be happy to show it, but I won't change. I've put too much work in this layout, so I won't change the crypt to the space bug. But it looks really amazing. It looks really amazing, and
I was really happy with how the glitters and the shimmers turned out on the wall and the floor. That was that for me. That was a game changer because I saw that theme in the crib and I was like, oh my god, this is so beautiful.
do I have? Oh, I don't. I think I don't have. Do I have a space bug in here?
You have
No, I
space
do.
bug
I
at
do.
the
I do.
bottom, yeah.
Nice. Let's see them.
So the space bug integration, it's a big thing, because this is the first generative one of one 3D effect.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember seeing the the generative 3D assets in the metaverse yet. Like, I don't know. Are there projects that I can count on, palm of one hand? Um, the projects that have generative 3D assets, but this looks really, really cool. Play Nation had them? Nice. I didn't know about Play Nation, but it's really cool. I mean, look, if
Some NFT marketplaces are coming to first generate 3D art.
yeah,
So
the, the,
there's a lot of request of undo button in the chat and disable the object placement. Oh yeah, we can look into that. That's a nice thing to have. Like we can disable the tutorial. You don't need it every time you come into the bit.
oh, the tutorial, yeah,
Yeah.
but they look really nice and very nice details. Really
So
nice
we'll be
details.
proud.
Yeah. Oh, I need to bring Assad in as well one of these
Yeah.
days. Okay, very nice. Love them.
And now you
Was
can just remove them right from here.
yeah, that's nice. What about the objects that are outside? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Why
Nice.
have you placed them outside?
What?
Why have you placed them outside? Like are they not welcome at your home?
Which one? This because that's a scene. That's a movie scene from the Pacific Rim. They are
Yeah, I know,
fighting.
I know.
I just need to
I
get this
forgot.
guy in the animation. I just have the the still one, not moving. So that would be even better if this guy would be moving. But yeah. Okay. I think that's it, right? Or is there anything else? The prices, right? The prices
You
are
can see the prices of the NFTs, and then there's minor UI changes. And
so when I get closer to this, to the object, I click space, right? And I can see the price of each one. If I,
yeah,
yes, 919, and I go on marketplace and I can,
it's a really sort of. Uh, at first, I thought that big features make the build, but it's small improvements like these that really improve the experience.
yeah, yep, I agree. And this, the link to marketplaces and all that, that's really, very cool.
Now you can just showcase.
I changed the receptionist here yesterday.
Yeah, you
This
did
one
it
is
on the call with
this,
us.
this one is more angry. She fits the environment of my crypt.
Now it's
Bunch of
coherent.
bunch of
With the call.
angry ladies that wants to
Haley is
kill
not.
that wants
She's
to
not.
kill you. Uh,
I I remember when Pacific Rim the Black came out, Nabil made us watch it because we were going to have its NFTs.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
how did you like it?
Well, I am a huge fan of Pacific Rim, the first part, not the second part. So I kind of am into the Pacific Rim franchise. So
Nice.
looking forward to it. And it was a good watch. It was very lighthearted, and it was a good watch. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nabil yesterday shared a GLB file with me, and of course, I'm not a dev or whatever. I don't know what to do with a GLB file, right? But what if in the future we enable people to download GLB files, for example, of the assets that we have? What can someone who knows what to do with it do with it?
Well, GLB files are basically small. Like the size of the file is small, but it has all the features of a very good quality of the 3D asset. So let's just say if you want to import an asset in somewhere else in the metaverse, like in some other metaverse, you can do that.
Mm.
So yeah, the
Is that
GLB.
cool? Would you guys be interested in that? The community? Let me know if you would be interested in downloading a GLB file and putting it into you know we
No, 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 no,
not
none of
not
that.
now, not now, but Maheen, right? This is
Uh,
a future discussion, right?
we are in the discussion phase of this. We don't know how we will be executing it,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's like
Everything will
feasible.
come.
Nobody
Everything
over.
will come. Things just takes time. Nothing can happen. No, they don't need to be Rogue One. Eventually,
Hmm.
we want to do this all decentralized. So, but as I said, do it now. It's not that simple. Um, but yeah,
It
it is
requires a lot of resources and a lot of planning.
yeah, it requires a lot of dev work, but just so you know, it is in the plans of exporting and importing the GLBs. So okay, Maheen. Well, it looks like Sharoz won't be able to join us.
Yeah.
Maybe
Uh,
maybe you can give some alpha instead of him, because I heard that he would give some alpha about the two games that we're developing. Apart from, I mean, we are developing 10 games, but Nabil gave us the green light to speak few minutes about the two that are closest to being released.
yeah.
You wanna talk about it, or should we skip it until next week when Showrose is here?
Uh, Shiro's, yeah, we can do it for Shiro's. He was more closely related working with the games. He's more of a game producer than I am.
Okay, so guys, I'm sorry, but unfortunately Showrose doesn't have electricity, so he can't join. But
See, Shiro's and I have this chemistry that my days, if I'm not working, I'm annoying him. So right now I wasn't working, so he knew I was gonna.
okay, let me just ping him one more time if he has. Let's give him a minute or two to respond. But if he's not able to join, you'll just have to wait another week for this alpha. Yeah, Rogue One, please do
Rogue
that.
One, calm down, please, sir. I'm gonna ask you to calm down.
Yeah, turn the electricity back on. Um, someone say games. Yes, yes, Travis. Don't act like you don't know. You know everything. To Kosher Ruzi. Yeah, I just pinged him, so let's see. Wait, maybe he's able to join us. How's Nabil? Nabil said that he has problems as well, right?
He has internet connectivity issues.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really bad weather there, right? So makes sense that, stuff happens. But okay. Looks like Shuru's not coming, so I'll just do the alpha and then we can dive deeper next week. Currently we are developing 10 mobile games. Those games are um, hyper casual games, not the triple A games, for example, like the Battle for Virtua Prime, but hyper casual games. Uh, the point of those games is to bring attention, to bring users in, to build brand awareness. And the two games that are closest to being released are Shelby Drag Racing game and the minor bot, the Dig. I'll let Sharuz Nabil talk about it more next week. But just so you know, we're on the right track, and I'm just super excited for what's coming out, even in April. No, Rogue One. The hyper casual games do not require NFTs to play, but they play a very very crucial role in what's happening in the whole a whole metaverse, gamified metaverse ecosystem, and the season pass. But I can't say anything more. I'll have to stop here until it's more information shared. Maheen, thanks for joining. It was a pleasure and honor to have you here. Um,
Thank you so much, Hacker.
and yeah, speak to you soon, and we'll invite you for more exciting things. Maybe when we are close to 1.7, 1.8, so you can guide us through. Thanks
Yeah,
everyone for
looking
joining.
forward to it. Thank you all.
Rogue One, I'll look into it right now, and if you stay on a call, we can check together. So let me just see what was shared. Okay. You scared me a bit. I was like, what happened?